I'm your man, Mr. Alton Henry. Today, I'd like to talk to you about another underrated film that you need to check out. It's actually one of the final films of Richard Donner's career, and this is 16 Blocks, starring Mos Def, David Morse, and Bruce Willis. And the film story centers around a burnt-out, alcoholic NYPD detective who is given a task to transport a eyewitness to a court hearing to testify against crooked police officers in New York City. However, Bruce Willis's character gets into trouble along the way, where he has to face off against his old colleagues, who the witness is going to testify against, or at least the list of officers that are in league with the corruption. And racing against time, Bruce Willis is trying to race to the courthouse with this witness in safe and sound, to not only to get him there safety and do what he needs to do, but also it's also a redemption arc for Bruce Willis's character, who at once upon a time was a part of this criminal partaking of police corruption. Now, this film feels like an old school 1990s throwback action thriller, and I actually love the vibe of that because it has a very specific nostalgia piece to my heart here. And I really do appreciate this film. It's one of Richard Donner's underrated movies that he's ever made, and also one of Bruce Willis's films that he's ever partaken in, because this film feels like it takes place in real time, where it feels like it's taking place within the time frame of at least a couple hours, where a character's trying to get from here to there, and you kind of feel the time constraint that it is taking to get to point A to point Z. And they go through a bunch of different challenges. The interesting aspect about this film is, I would like to say, Bruce Willis's character and the moral dilemmas that he's constantly facing, where he is battling his inner thoughts of trying to do the right thing and try to cleanse his soul of all the wrongdoing that he's done. You see that weight placed upon him. I mean, the guy's pretty much deteriorating himself from the start of the movie of where he's at in his life. And when he's given this opportunity, when he's further sees this opportunity to basically repent of his wrongdoings, he takes it upon himself to ensure Mos Def's character, who's pretty likable in the film. I mean, he gets a little annoying to Bruce Willis's character, but it's actually kind of funny. I like little vibes of subtle action comedies, buddy comedy here, and you see him go through a journey of trying to really make amends of his personal wrong, because you see the guilt weighs on his character, and I think that's a strong point for me, where I like watching films where characters are overcoming with some sort of guilt and trying to make amends, trying to eradicate a very bad or sinful behavior that has further traumatized and further expanding within our lives that we just haven't got rid of. And it's tormenting his character's soul. It's tormenting his soul, his well-being, his relationships, and you see the weight on him, where he's given that opportunity, that he's desperately looking for a way out of it. And I love and David Morse is underrated as an actor. Probably one of my favorite, I'm going to say low level, because I respect the guy and his work, but he's like one of those actors that if you grow watching movies that you've seen in quite a bit of movies, you instantly recognize, like, hey, he's from that movie, that movie, that movie, that movie, that movie, and he just stands out. Because he's a good actor, but he stands out. He leaves somewhat of a memorable presence whenever he's on screen. It's actually probably one of my favorite roles of his, even though he mostly plays bad guys, and he's very good at it. Or plays like in these cop detective action movies. Because he's also in The Negotiator. I love The Negotiator. And he's also in that thriller as a villain in Disturbia with Shia LaBeouf. This guy is really, really good. I think he's like more of a character actor, but he's very good. You see him literally talking, I wouldn't say talking down, but trying to reason with Bruce Willis's character on him to try to see that he's doing the wrong thing and do the right thing by doing the wrong thing, that he needs to do the wrong thing to do the right thing. And then try to help his buddies to clear away. Because his friends were literally about to take out Mos Def's character. Like, they were literally about to take him out until Bruce Willis has a guilt conscience and just realized, okay, I can't keep doing this. And rescues him and tries to get him to the courthouse to testify. There is an alternate ending to this film. I do prefer the original theatrical ending. I mean, it ends kind of tragically, but I do really think this film is a great time. It's fun. It has likable characters. It has a very thrilling story that you don't normally see in police action film, actually, or this kind of genre of movies. You don't really normally see these kind of movies being made anymore. It's kind of, I wouldn't say played out, but it's been in genre running in for like 30 years. But I think it's one of the more underappreciated films in this genre. The action scenes are actually great. But it is a chase movie. It's a chase movie along where it's moving point A to point B. One of my favorite scenes in the film is when they get stopped at this bus, and they're trying to hide out on this bus for at least, I wouldn't say a good chunk of the movie, but like a portion of the movie where they get stuck at this bus, and then it's treated like a hostage situation. And then I just love the interaction with David Morse and Bruce Willis in their exchange in this movie of how they're trying to kind of battle each other mentally of doing the righteous thing, which David Morse is the bad guy here. 16 Blogs. Have you seen it? Comment below. Let me know if you have, and let me know what is your favorite underrated movie.